Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're unpacking the architecture behind arguably the most transformative technology of our generation, artificial intelligence. We're going to move right past the sci-fi tropes today and look straight under the hood to see how machine cognition actually gets built and how it's deployed in the real world. So, first question, is a machine that truly thinks like a human even possible? Now, you might be thinking of a walking, talking robot brewing your morning coffee, but actually, scratch that. This technology is already sitting right there in your pocket. Whether it's routing you around a huge traffic jam on Google Maps or predicting exactly which YouTube video you're going to want to watch next, sometimes a little too accurately, you are already directly interacting with a thinking machine. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, what is AI? Second, how AI works. Third, daily AI uses. Fourth, the pros and cons. And finally, fifth, AI and jobs. Let's kick things off with Section 1. What is AI? Demystifying the machine brain. So the crucial point is really how it learns compared to us. As humans, we learn through lived, completely unstructured experience. AI, on the other hand, it learns strictly from structured data. It's kind of like a giant puzzle. The golden rule of this branch of computer science is incredibly simple. The more massive the dataset you feed into the system, the more precise the machine's performance is going to become. Which leads us nicely into Section 2, how AI works, the mechanics of intelligence. We know data is the foundation, right? But how does the machine actually process it? And this brilliantly illustrates the three-step journey. Step 1, you input massive amounts of data. Step 2, the algorithms analyze that data looking for hidden patterns. And Step 3, the machine uses those patterns to make predictions. So, for instance, you don't explicitly program what a cat is. Instead, you feed the system thousands of cat photos, which, let's be honest, the internet has plenty of, and it learns the visual patterns, like the ear shape or the snout, entirely on its own. Now, this exact process of pattern recognition is called machine learning. The defining feature here is the total lack of explicit, step-by-step programming instructions. You just provide the raw data, and the machine figures out the patterns to make its own predictions. It's literally the exact engine driving your Netflix recommendations and those highly targeted online shopping ads you see all the time. But we can go deeper. Deep learning is a highly advanced subset of machine learning. Its secret? Complex neural networks that are directly inspired by the architecture of the human brain. This biological inspiration is exactly what allows it to handle incredibly complex tasks. Things like understanding human speech, translating languages on the fly, and, of course, powering the massive tools like ChatGPT that we all use today. Let's move to the next slide and see how this builds. Contrasting these two concepts really shows the evolution of the technology. Machine learning is basically your pattern finder. It makes accurate predictions based on historical data. Deep learning scales that way up, using those brain-inspired neural networks to tackle high-level, really nuanced problem-solving. Grasping this distinction is absolutely key to understanding modern AI architecture. Moving right along to Section 3, AI in daily life, the invisible helper. It's so easy to think of AI as this abstract, futuristic concept, but the reality is, it's the invisible helper powering our daily routines. Just think about it. Google Search, YouTube recommendations, ChatGPT, Siri and Google Assistant. It's the brain behind self-driving cars, the facial recognition unlocking your phone, and even the silent watchdog preventing credit card fraud at your bank. It is deeply, deeply woven into the fabric of modern life. All right, Section 4, pros and cons. Weighing the impact. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the balance. This rapidly growing technology is the ultimate double-edged sword. On one hand, the benefits are just staggering. We're talking about automating repetitive tasks, saving billions in operational costs, and even aiding in incredibly complex medical diagnoses. But, to be totally impartial here, the challenges are just as significant. Deepfakes, severe privacy concerns, and the very real risk of overdependency mean that responsible, measured implementation isn't just an option, it is an absolute necessity. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, the future of jobs. Will AI replace us? This is the ultimate anxiety, isn't it? Without a doubt, it's the most frequently asked question about artificial intelligence. Will AI take human jobs? Well, the reality of the situation is nuanced. Yes, AI will absolutely automate certain tasks, for sure. But if we look back at history, every single major technological leap has ended some jobs, while simultaneously creating entirely new ones.
AI is going to do the exact same thing. It will generate brand new career opportunities that we frankly can't even fully imagine yet.
I really want to leave you with this powerful thought from our sources. The future belongs to those who understand AI and learn to work with it. This isn't just another software update, folks. It is a fundamental shift in healthcare, in education, business, entertainment, the whole shebang. Understanding it today is exactly how you secure your place in tomorrow's landscape. So, what does this all mean for you? I'll leave you with one final question. Are you ready to learn to work alongside AI? The tools are out there, the knowledge is totally accessible, and the future is waiting. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.